You're watching ChillyBoy Productions. I'm Larry ChillyBoy Chilson, and I'm hidden away because, for whatever reason, I cannot get StreamYard to detect my webcam. It just will not detect the camera, no matter what I have done, no matter what I've tried. I even tried restarting my laptop. It has been a mess. So we're about 10 minutes late to this stream, and we are doing a off-camera live stream today. Apologies for all of the mess. Whew, but hope everyone is having a fun Thursday night, and hope you all came ready to discuss the Oscars and make some predictions with me as we predict who the final Oscar nominees are going to be. Yes, the final guilds announced their nominees today, and the window for the opening for Oscar nominations also begun today. So, welcome in once again, everyone. Hope you are ready to have a good time, even if you can't see my face. And hope you're ready to make some predictions. One moment as I get this sent on out to the Twitter world that we are actually live. Ooh, this is a janky live stream, y'all. Janky. I don't know what's going on with this StreamYard. If y'all have ever had this issue and know a solution, let me know because this is too much out here. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into our predictions. And we're going to start with, let's see, which one should we start big or should we start small? Well, I shouldn't say small because I'm not predicting any short films, y'all. I don't know enough about the short film categories to begin to predict them. Hi, Leo. I just need to double check. Can you hear me? Or am I just talking into the abyss right now? Lord have mercy. Whew. I'm glad somebody is in here though, so they can tell me if you can hear me or not. It's a mess. A mess. Okay. Leo says he can hear, so we're good. You can hear, but you can't see, which I would say is a blessing, but this voice I've got, I don't know if it's a blessing to hear me either, but at least you ain't got to look at me, right? That's the real winner of tonight, okay? Well, let's go ahead and start things off with Best Original Song. So there is the Sound and Composers Organization. They have their own guild and they do nominations and awards for stuff such as Best Original Song and Original Score, a few of the other music related technical categories as well. And they nominate at least a few of the same nominees as we saw at the Golden Globes. Yeah, I have to talk about them tonight, y'all. I've been boycotting them Golden Globes all season. You haven't seen no Globe coverage here, but we got to talk about them tonight as we take into account who's going to get nominated. But the Golden Globes, we have the Sound and Composers League, and the Critics' Choice, which when it comes to actual Oscar predictions, I don't take Critics' Choice all that seriously, but it's one of the few indicators for this award. So, ultimately, I think our 5 nominees for Best Original Songs taken from the shortlist from the Oscars will be Here I Am from Respect, No Time to Die from No Time to Die, Guns Go Bang from The Harder They Fall, Dos Oruguitas from Encanto, and Be Alive from King Richard. Now, low key, I kind of wish we could get some Just Look Up from Don't Look Up just for the performance itself. Hearing Ms. Ariana go ham, telling people just look the F up. Yes, please. But I think those will be the nominees here. Respect, No Time to Die, The Harder They Fall, Encanto, and King Richard are getting in. If only Disney were pushing more than one song from Encanto. There's 2 songs in the Billboard Top 10 right now, neither of which was the song Disney chose to push. But, I guess they didn't recognize they had the next Let It Go. Or actually, we don't talk about Bruno. Got even bigger than Let It Go. So how about that? Amanda, thanks for joining this little bootleg looking live stream we got going on up in here. All right, moving right along. Next up, we're going to talk about Best Foreign Language Film. And this I took from several different categories: the guilds that nominated, Golden Globes, Critics' Choice, and then, of course, the BAFTA long lists. They haven't actually narrowed things down to their shorter list yet. Some of their voting processes are quite extensive over in England with the BAFTAs. But ultimately, again, based on the short list films that were mentioned, I think I'm going to go with Drive My Car, Flee, Worst Person in the World, The Hand of God, and Compartment Number 6. I think that Drive My Car and Flee are virtually locked in to the best foreign language film category. I would be shocked if either one of those two missed out on nominations. Of course, anything's possible. Worst Person in the World just has so much buzz. It also got the Critics' Choice, obviously. It is on that BAFTA long list. And I don't know. I think I'd be kind of shocked if that missed out as well. The Hand of God in Compartment Number 6, they just kind of work their ways. Hand of God has gotten a Golden Globe nomination, a Critics' Choice, a BAFTA. It also won one of the other sound categories, actually. But Compartment Number 6 also got a Globe and is on the BAFTA long list. So honestly, I think Drive My Car has this one as an award in the bag, but we'll predict Oscar winners when the nominees actually come out. But those are my picks for the 5 that are getting in. Oh, so we have 2 people in the chat saying Worst Person is the front runner, huh? Yeah. All right. Next up, Best Documentary Feature. I really struggled with documentary. I'm going to be honest, I have not watched a lot of documentaries this year. Whoops. We'll have to rectify that before actually doing predictions and getting in on the Oscar game itself. But admittedly, documentary is usually one of my weaker categories. The ones that I think are locks in this category, though, I'll be very shocked if Summer of Soul, Flee, and The Rescue do not get nominated. I think that those 3 films are in, period. Then I think I'm going to go with the film Ascension. And I will also go with... I'm going to go with the Directors Guild and go Attica as well. I'm not really sure about those. The other ones that have gotten some sort of attention are Julia or Billie Eilish, World a Little Blurry. I just can't see the Billie Eilish quite making it in. But yeah, the Directors Guild today just nominated Summer of Soul, The Rescue, Attica, and Ascension on their list. And I think I'm going to stick with those 4 and add in Flee. So those are my picks for Best Documentary, Christian. That's the category we just wrapped up. And thank you for joining. All right. Moving right along. Oh, welcome, Tyler. Yes, I'm a little circle today. Moving right along. Oh, wait, let's see. Christian says his predictions: The Rescue, Flea, Procession, Summer of Soul, and The First Wave. Okay. See, I gotta say, I'm not great with the documentaries. Whoop. But all right, next category, we have hair and makeup. So there is the makeup and hair stylist and makeup artist guild, if you will, that does their own nominations. It's always a little bit difficult with some of these different guilds because they like to award based on different categories basically. So contemporary makeup and hair, period makeup and hair, sci-fi makeup and hair. Same thing with costuming. Same thing honestly with like visual effects. They really break it down. So I kind of went with who got 2 nominations here, both for makeup and for hairstyling at the Makeup Artist and Hairstylist Guild, as well as who's on the BAFTA long list. And, we're going to count Critics' Choice here as well. Thankfully, being the Ricardos is not on the short list for the Oscars. So we are safe, y'all. We are safe. Being the Ricardos is not getting a nomination. Hallelujah. All right. So who do I think will be getting a nomination? Well, my picks are going to be Cruella, Coming to America, House of Gucci, The Eyes of Tammy Faye, and Dune. All of these are on the BAFTA long list currently. All of them except for Dune got that double nomination in both hair and makeup, though Dune did get in for makeup only as a nominee. And then all of them except for Coming to America also got Critics' Choice nominations. So I would be I'll be disappointed. I think the weakest one here, the one most likely to fall out is Coming to America, but it would be a real shame if it does because the hair in that film is absolutely amazing. So it really deserves those kudos, I think. Oh, looks like we have the same Christian. Oh, hey, Kenzie. Looks you have the same 5. All right. Looks like we have a lot of agreements here with Cruella, Coming to America, House of Gucci, Eyes of Tammy Faye, and Dune for hair and makeup. Okay, so next up, a category I always love when it comes to award season. I was a music major, a music education major. I'm a tuba player. Also play the baritone slash euphonium and trombone. Can play a little piano. But I love compositions and I love the category for best original score. So this one also comes down to the sound and composers and their guilds, their group. They set up their own, as well as Critics' Choice, the Golden Globes, and the BAFTA long list. So the obvious ones I think that are a lock, like straight up lock, are Dune and The Power of the Dog. Though I would be absolutely stunned if they do not get nominated. Then I think The French Dispatch and Encanto are my next 2 picks. Now, Encanto is actually not on the BAFTA's long list, and it missed out at Critics' Choice. However, it just has so much momentum now. It got the Golden Globe nomination, it got in at the Sound and Composers, and it just has such a huge push, particularly behind the music, that I think that's gonna push Encanto into the nominee list. And then Don't Look Up. I really think they just are loving Don't Look Up for some reason, and the only place that has really missed was the Globes nominee list. I think it's bumping out Spencer, which has pretty much just died on arrival right now, which makes me sad. The score for Spencer goes up and down for me personally. Um, but yeah, my final 5 are Dune, The Power of the Dog, Don't Look Up, The French Dispatch, and Encanto. Let's see. Oh, Christian, we are on the same page again, it looks like. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat. I think Spencer could knock one of them out, possibly, but I mean, it missed at BAFTAs, it missed at the Globes, it missed at the sound category. It seems like it's really fell off. Yeah, I don't like Don't Look Up, but love the score. Yeah, the score is really good, and I think it's getting in. Plus, I think Don't Look Up is just performing well across the board at a lot of different guilds and a lot of different things. Um, No Time to Die, I think was is an outside chance. I don't think No Time to Die is dead in score quite yet, but I don't think they're gonna give Hans Zimmer that double nomination. If anything, I actually think, Greenwood would get the double nomination first. I also would really like to see The Green Knight, but it only has the BAFTA long list, so if this were my personal rankings, it would be in, but alas, The Green Knight is probably gonna get next to no love. Unfortunately, as much as I love it, it's not gonna get any love on this predictions video. All right, moving right along, we have Best Production Design. So we obviously have the Art Directors Guild, as well as the BAFTAs, and we have CCA, the Critics' Choice Award. Brandon, thank you so much for joining us on this one. Steals the Greenwood spotlight, so I don't think he'll be getting a double. It's kind of where I am now, especially with Spencer just falling off so hard recently. I really think I think it's just gonna be Power of the Dog, and then Encanto and Don't Look Up will be taking that last spot. So for production design, this one's tough because a lot of these nominees got nominations across the board, really. So when it comes to production design, the ones that I think are somewhat safe in getting in are Nightmare Alley, The French Dispatch, West Side Story, Dune, and I'm gonna go with The Tragedy of Macbeth, I think, is my final nominee. I honestly think No Time to Die is really close for me in that final spot, though. I really think I wouldn't be shocked if No Time to Die snuck in. It does have the Directors Guild nomination. It's also on the BAFTA long list. However, No Time to Die obviously is primed to probably overperform at the BAFTA. And I just don't see who it would be able to knock out. Say what you will about The French Dispatch. I didn't love it myself, but the production design is absolutely stunning. Nightmare Alley, this is one of the few categories I think Nightmare Alley is getting in. West Side Story and Dune seem pretty obvious, but Belfast, I'm seeing some people talk here. No, God, if please don't let Being the Ricardos. Honestly, if we could just leave Being the Ricardos on the outside for everything, Kenzie, I would be very happy. Unfortunately, that will not be the case. But Belfast, I do think has great production design as well. I just don't know who these other ones could take out. So it'll be interesting. Of course, we're always going to get some shocks on Oscar nomination morning, but I'm sticking tough with those. All right, speaking of good looks, next up we have Best Costume Design. So obviously there is the Costume Guild going here. Um, I would love to see Coming to America get in on this award as well. It is on the short list for nominations. I just don't know that they'll nominate it twice. However, those costumes are freaking stunning in Coming to America. There's not enough love for the film, I don't think. So, I have to I have to push it to the wayside as much as I would love to see it get the second nomination as well. But my official nominees for costume design are Cruella, Dune, Nightmare Alley, West Side Story, and House of Gucci. Oh, Christian, we're really agreeing on these recent ones. Probably because I'm going the safe route. Let's be real. Honestly, Cruella and Dune need to be in here. Like, if they don't get nominated, that will be wild. Nightmare Alley, costumes are stunning. House of Gucci, the costuming is great. West Side Story, I think the costuming is also quite solid. So yes, I think we're going good here. Cyrano and Coming to America can sneak in. Yeah, I agree. I haven't seen Cyrano, but it did show up several places for costuming. And as I said, I personally think the outfits and the costume work in Coming to America mixed with that hair and makeup was really beautiful. And if you just kind of take away the film quality, um, it should definitely be in the conversation. But I just don't think it has enough power to get in. Yeah, House of Gucci. This is one where it definitely deserves a nomination. Sorry, Amanda. All right, moving right along. And yes, see, Kenzie, I'm glad someone else feels the same. I'm glad someone else gets it. And Cruella is in great costumes. All right, moving along. For our blockbuster friends, we have Best Visual Effects. Ugh. And this one it's an interesting one because the Visual Effects Society did recently release their nominees. And then we have, of course, the BAFTA long list and the Critics' Choice. So I have 4 that got all 4 of those nominations, and that is what is going to lead me to put them all in here. So, I have Dune, which please, if Dune doesn't get a Best Visual Effects nomination, pack it up. That will be the biggest shock of the evening. Then No Time to Die. Then Shang-Chi, Matrix Resurrections, and Godzilla vs. Kong. So those are the 5 I believe are getting in. And honestly, I almost put Spider-Man No Way Home, but I really think Shang-Chi just has more. It has the BAFTAs and it has that Critics' Choice. So, and Spider-Man doesn't. Spider-Man actually did not get in for BAFTA or Critics' Choice. Neither did Godzilla vs. Kong actually get in for BAFTA or Critics' Choice. But I got faith in my boy. I got faith in Godzilla that it's getting in, damn it. Listen, I will riot if Godzilla v Kong doesn't get nominated in this Best Visual Effects. Um, yes, look, see, Godzilla Gang is here. Godzilla Gang is here. If Spider-Man's team bothered to allow BAFTA voters to see the movie. That is very true. Spider-Man did not get any BAFTA nominations because it was not screened in time. So it might have gotten in on this long list. Uh, I don't know. I might. It's real tough between Shang-Chi and No Time to Die, I think, on who gets that final spot. I do think one of the Marvel properties is getting in. Unfortunately, it's not going to be the rightful Marvel property because I'm just going to say it here now. Eternals actually had the best visual effects on any of these Marvel films. Way better, if you ask me. But the love just isn't there for the film. It is on the short list, but mm, mm. Free Guy could sneak in. I'd be kind of shocked. Free Guy is my last on my very long list. Yeah, there we go, Christian. And I would also be shocked if Marvel got 2 films in. They're only getting 1. All right. Oh, Marvel's got to get in to keep the losing streak going. Another year, Marvel gets nominated for visual effects, and another year it loses because, let's just be honest, we could call this award now. It's going to Dune. So, All right, moving right along, sticking with pretty things, let's talk about Best Cinematography. The award that The Green Knight should be a lock for a nomination and unfortunately is going to miss. I'm sick. I just want to vomit every time I think about the fact that The Green Knight is not going to be nominated for Best Cinematography. That is an absolute crime against cinema, against humanity, and Academy. I'm in your walls. You hear me? I will never forgive you. But let's see. Okay, so for my actual nominees, oh god, I have to do it. Kenzie, not Kenzie. Homegirl. Where you at, Amanda? You gonna be happy. Hmm. We've got Tragedy of Macbeth, Dune, Nightmare Alley, The Power of the Dog, and Belfast. That is who I think is getting in. Now, Belfast could fall prey to West Side Story. I think the Academy is going to be a little nicer than the Cinematography Society to West Side Story. But West Side Story missing out at the cinematography pretty much sealed my deal. And I stuck with their nominees. What can I say? Um Gosh, yes. Let's hope. Let's hope. Honestly, you know how hyped I would be if The Green Knight, as Kenzie said earlier, pulled a Lighthouse and just showed up on that nomination list after getting just like ignored all season long? I would be hyped. Hey, Hannah, thanks for stopping in. And I missed. I know I put it on Twitter. Close your ears. Close your ears, Amanda. But really, Belfast shouldn't be in here. I'm sorry. Belfast should not be nominated, honestly. It really pains me. It I mean, West Side Story looks more beautiful. I don't even like West Side Story, but it is a beautiful film. Spencer is stunning. Passing looks much better than Belfast as we speak about black and white films. And as I said, my personal love is The Green Knight. So, oh, we have this. Yeah, we're at cinematography, Leo. Power of the Dog. Let's get a woman an Oscar for this category already. I agree. At least we're gonna get another nominee, which, whew, not too many women nominees in this dang category either. um, but I agree. I wouldn't be mad if the Power of the Dog won. Uh, I mean, I'm a simp, y'all. I would vote for Dune out of my nominee list. But I would not be mad if Tragedy of Macbeth won. I think Tragedy of Macbeth is stunning. But yeah, Hannah, I mean, Spencer and the Green Knight, I love them both and they both look stunning, but they're both going to miss out, Hannah. We're going to be mad when they don't get nominated. Well, we'll get there. Okay, best sound. So once again, we have we have a sound committee. And this one is a tough one, but okay. So for best sound, I think the locks. We have Dune, No Time to Die, The Power of the Dog, and West Side Story. Now, for that final spot, I've been bouncing back and forth between Spider Man, No Way Home, A Quiet Place, Part 2, and Tick Tick Boom, personally. We don't have a war film this year to kind of guide me. But, I think for my final pick, just because it got in at that sound, I'm gonna have to go Spider-Man: No Way Home as my final pick. I think it's gonna get a couple technical nominations, because I don't think it's getting in at the big one. Wait a minute. Um, yeah. Oh, here we go, Christian, my predictions. Yeah, we're differing again on this one a little bit. Oh, Belfast. Yeah, I mean, Belfast is probably gonna get in all over the place. I just wasn't as impressed by Belfast's technical side, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, this is very true. A Quiet Place, but the first film couldn't even get both nominations. It's true. And that's why I can't put it in. Quiet Place 2 is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Ooh, Kenzie came to throw grenades, y'all. Okay, Kenzie. Oh, yeah, I mean, obviously, I wouldn't be surprised if Belfast took that Spider-Man spot I had here, but once again, I would say probably the winner, I don't know, is probably between like Dune and West Side Story. Probably West Side Story, I would predict. But yeah, I think it's getting in, Leo. I think that No Time to Die is for sure getting in for best sound. So no worries. And rightfully so, actually. I think the sound mix and edit on No Time to Die is fantastic. So I'm really happy. Honestly, I'm surprised. I know Kenzie's gonna be shook, but I really wish that um Last Night in Soho was more in the conversation. Usually this category would be Edgar Wright's bread and butter. Um I don't think that one is getting nominated anyway. So all right, next we continue with these technical sides. Oh, wait, let me see. Dune is winning. Yeah, I mean, ooh, Dune. I mean, it's true, Hannah. That's like the only thing keeping me alive right now is is the fact that um I'll at least have Dune winning Oscars because I'm going to be just sick the rest of the night. All right, next up, film editing. So, of course, we have the ACE nominees that just came out, as well as the BAFTA long list once again, and the Critics' Choice. All right. So for film editing, I have Belfast, Dune, The Power of the Dog, Licorice Pizza, and No Time to Die. Now, the other ones I think maybe actually, the only other one I have, like, right outside is Tick, Tick, Boom and West Side Story. Um, oop, let's see. When Denis doesn't get in for director. Girl, if if Denis doesn't get in for best director, I will be shook. Ugh, God, I mean, it's true. I mean, it is really true with Don't Look Up will probably get in there. I'll be sick. I will be sick. Um, it's too much. Honestly, if they're gonna go for a big edited film, I would go Tick Tick Boom personally over Don't Look Up. Okay, it looks like Christian and Kenzie are agreeing here. Um, yeah, I don't know. We have a lot of Don't Look Up in here. Snake Eyes, the the cream of the crop for editing of 2021. I mean, Fresh Dispatch. Please no, is what I say to Fresh Dispatch as well. Oh God, don't see. This is why I'm just gonna hate the Oscar season this y'all. It's killing me. Honestly, I don't think there's all that much special about Belfast's editing either. I guess Manda, close your ears. I promised I like Belfast, but it really should not be nominated for editing either. I don't know. I think the BAFTAs is pushing No Time to Die. I know a lot of other people aren't. Hannah, I have it on my list. It's in my predictions. I really think the BAFTAs are gonna help push No Time to Die a little bit. And I think that's the technicals is where it can really shine, but we'll see. My fear is that Oscar voters are going to include Don't Look Up because it got so popular right at the end of last year before. I mean, that's true as well. Plus, I think what Kenzie said is true. It just has a lot of editing. It's really poorly edited, I think. Oh God. Editing is the best shot for Don't Look Up because, I mean, it's true, which just makes me sick. But that won, so sometimes I'd be wondering does the editing branch watch the films when they vote? I don't know, but we'll see. So if it comes down to most edited, I think The Power of the Dog is about to get knocked on out of there, but I'm holding out a little hope for some of these. Ooh! I mean, after Bohemian Rhapsody, everybody in the damn branch should have been thrown straight to jail. I'm serious. That is absolutely egregious. All right, next up. Next, I have one of my other big favorite categories, and that's Best Animated Film. And I have to tell y'all, I am actually very, very conflicted on what to do with Best Animated Film. So, the locked nominees: Encanto and Luca. Those are like the two that I am positive are getting in. And that's unfortunate because I don't if it were up to me, Luca would be getting the bump. I'm just saying. The next ones that I'm oh God. So the next ones that I'm considering, I really I'm so nervous. So we have Flea, Raya and the Last Dragon, Mitchell's vs. the Machines, and Sing 2. So the easy route is Flea, Raya, Mitchell's, and Sing 2 misses out. I'm not confident in the Academy, though. That's my problem here. My problem with Flea is it has not been getting put in under animation. It's only been getting put in categories for documentary and for foreign film. So I don't know how to read that. I think that they all really like it, but not seeing it on so many lists made me a little bit nervous. Also, it just doesn't have the momentum. Honestly, I think that their strategy has, much like Belle, we're talking about great animated films, much like Belle, Flea has not had a good distribution. I don't think that I don't know what they're doing, honestly, Neon, with Flea. They're not moving it enough at all. Just like with stupid freaking Belle, the G Kids does not know how to run an Oscar campaign to save their life. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at too, Kenzie, is it did not get it. The thing is, I think Ryan the Last Dragon is getting in. So that's actually my third most secure. So I have Encanto, then Luca, then Raya and the Last Dragon. Mitchell's vs. the Machines. Oh, I am nervous. I am nervous. Now, I know the Globes are not what they once were or whatever, but it missed the Golden Globe. And I honestly instantly had Lego flashbacks. I'm very scared that Mitchell's vs. the Machines is going to get the Lego treatment. It oh, I don't know if it's gonna get the respect it deserves. I'm just oh my God, if Mitchell's misses out, you'll see a full meltdown when I do my Oscar nominations reaction, y'all. I will die if Mitchell's vs. the Machines actually gets left out. But I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it in my nominees. But I'm scared. I'm really scared. It's gonna get snubbed. So that leaves Sing 2, which got in at the Producers Guild Award, and Flea. And that's the thing. Flea got in at the Producers Guild with a documentary, but it did not get in under animation. And That's what I'm seeing left and right, is Flea is not getting nominated for any animated categories. It's only getting nominated in documentary and foreign in most of these, and I'm wondering if they're just not gonna put it in for animation. Ooh, I'm scared. Oh, and Sing 2 got a lot of love at the Annie Awards in the below the line categories. Illumination pushes, and not to be outdone, Sing 2 also broke Encanto's record. It's the biggest animated film of the pandemic era. It's done really well at the box office, so it has story. I oh god. I think I'm gonna go Sing 2. I think I'm gonna copy Kenzie. Oh god. If Flea misses animation, I will animated is about to stress me the hell out because really, I could see Flea missing, I could see Mitchell's missing, I could see Raya missing, though I think it's more safe, and then Sing 2 snatches their spot. So we'll see. Also, bye, Christian. Thank you so much for stopping in. Hannah, you over here talking about wins, girl. I need you to mentally prepare for the possibility that Mitchell's isn't even nominated. We all need to start preparing ourselves because, as even Kristen Stewart knows, you can get you can win everywhere. You can win every damn critic award and miss the Oscar. Ask Lupita Nyong'o. Okay. We'll see. I don't think Sing 2 will be there. The fiery pits of hell. I'm scared. Honestly, I mean, I could see Flea staying in and Mitchell's getting bumped. The Oscars does usually put some sort of random 2D movie in there. Honestly. Like, they randomly like, it could be a completely off the wall like what the Golden Globes did with that one movie I forgot that took, Mitchell's place. They could just throw some rando movie in. So, we'll see. We'll see. Alright, moving along. Next up, we have Best Original Screenplay. So the Writers Guild came out today, and in somewhat maybe of a shock, Belfast was not one of their 5 nominees for Best Original Screenplay. I was a little bit shocked by that, but partially because it won the Golden Globe for Best Screenplay, period. Because the Globes combined the two, adapted and original. And it won flat out. Oh, Belfast wasn't eligible. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I did not know that. Kenzie coming through with the knowledge. So there we go. Okay, so Belfast, I think, is getting nominated at the Oscars. So we have Belfast, Licorice Pizza. Oh God, Don't Look Up, Being the Ricardos, and King Richard. Those are my 5 nominees for Best Original Screenplay. French Dispatch is my wild card. It's my one that is just outside the flat. Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, it's the one just outside, I think. But I have to go with this is a horrible oh my god. Like Aaron Sorkin. Honestly, please. Oh, Kenzie, what is going on? Sorkin, I mean, I don't think Ricardo's gonna sneak in. I think it's in. And that makes me sick to my stomach. It is far and away the worst Aaron Sorkin screenplay. I mean, it is terrible. I don't understand. It is a horrible screenplay. Like, it is not good at all and should be nowhere near the nominees. I'm just telling y'all. Don't Look Up screenplay is also not very good. Like, basically, the Academy is like, Sorkin and McKay, if you do anything, we'll nominate. It doesn't matter what it is. And both of them decided to walk out to the backyard, pick up the dog shit, and turn it into the Academy, and they said, "Yes, nominate it. We'll accept." Like, what is going on? So, yeah, I have Being the Ricardos, Don't Look Up, King Richard, Licorice Pizza, Belfast as my 5 nominees. Um, I also honestly, I'm just gonna tell you this right now. I think Licorice Pizza has a bad script too. I'm telling you that now too. I think its screenplay is messy. It is unfocused. It is contrived to get these weird cameos in. I think that Licorice Pizza, more so than just the age gap and all that. Y'all know I don't like Licorice Pizza, but I really don't. I think his screenplay is a hot mess. So that's just me, and I don't think Licorice Pizza should be getting in. All right, Kenzie, we have the same. So really, I, clearly, I think King Richard has the best screenplay of the bunch. Um, I mean, I love Mass's screenplay. I wish Mass was in, but it won't. Um, Come on, should win this category. Actually, let me just say that right now. I'm so annoyed it's getting no love. It should be the winner of Best Original Screenplay, and it won't even get nominated. Truly sick. All right. So now we have Adapted Screenplay. Ooh, I have to readjust because I actually didn't look into a whole lot of that mess. Burp. Um, so I didn't know The Lost Daughter wasn't eligible for the Writers Guild. But okay. So adapted. Dune is a lock. Coda is a lock. West Side Story is a lock. Power of the Dog is a lock. Then I think it comes down between, I guess, Tick Tick Boom and The Lost Daughter, and we always get a random one. So I'm going to put in The Lost Daughter as my final nominee. Karen, you are getting a nomination in Best Original Screenplay. I know that BET put out that Karen movie, but arguably Maggie Gyllenhaal made the true Karen film of 2021 with The Lost Daughter. I'm just saying. But Dune is winning, it's getting nominated everywhere. Coda, I am actually a little bit shocked that Coda has been as strong as it has. Um, in some of these categories. West Side Story, they're eating it up. Power of the Dog, eating it up, and then yeah. So drive my car. God, I'm still don't trust the Academy when it comes to foreign language films. That's the other part with Flea. I'm scared. That 3-hour car movie is gonna end up sneaking in. uh, but yeah. Ooh, I'm sick, Hannah. I am sick at the come on slander. It's Academy. Ugh. All right, here we go. Next up. Oh no, Kenzie just admitted she's a Karen. What is happening? Come on, snub is a crime. Oh, look at all the drive my car stands. Hey. Kenzie. All right. So next up, Best Supporting Actress. Ooh. Okay, it's another one. These damn acting categories, Lord, just make me sick to my stomach. All right, so even though I'm gonna need her to stop talking when it comes to the West Side Story Ansel Elgort press tour, Ariana DeBose is still a locked. Mm. Then we have Katrina Balfe, Kristen Dunst. Ugh, and then I'm going to keep in Ruth Negga and Anjanou Ellis. I am actually mostly scared for Anjanou. I'm scared for Anjanou. just maybe the SAG snubbing her was what really got me nervous. So we'll see. Yeah, SAG snubbing her got me nervous. Um, Academy, you are sick and twisted for not nominating Ann Dowd. I'm sorry. It has to be said. It has to be said that Anne should be here. Sorry. Oh, looks like we have the same 5, Kenzie. Honestly, Kristen was really great. I didn't see the love at first, but she was great in The Power of the Dog. So I hope their love for that doesn't. Also, oh god, Kate. The only thing with Kate Blanchett is she has Don't Look Up, and then other bodies are nominating her for Nightmare Alley. So I'm like, mm, is she gonna split her own vote? What's going on with Miss Blanchett? But okay, Brandon, thank you for the help. If Ingenue misses, I'm gonna be pissed. So I'm gonna just say that right now. If Ingenue Alice misses, I will be very upset. So don't do it, Academy. And actually, I know it's only supporting actress, but that would be a pretty historic lineup with Ruth, Ariana, and Ingenue all getting nominated and giving us a majority women of color category. So it would be pretty cool to see, though I will be very, very sad if Ann Dowd misses, though I have to accept it. As Mass's campaign was just a botched mess, and now it's going to get nothing, and it should be a lock for all of these acting nominations. So, oh, okay, let's see. We have, I think, okay, okay. Look at, okay. Oh, ooh. All right. Next up, we have Best Supporting Actor. So, the locks for me: Troy Kotsur, Cody Smith McPhee, Jamie Dornan. Those are my only locks. I think they are all safe. Now, these final 2 is where it's getting a little bit tricky for me. We have Kieran Hines, who, I mean, I guess he and Jamie both got the same love. I just feel less momentum for Kieran than I do for Jamie Dornan. Jared Leto and J.K. Simmons, Ben Affleck, Bradley Cooper. Okay. So Jamie Dornan, Troy Kotsur, Cody Smith McPhee, Kieran Hines, and oh god, I'm gonna have to do it. Jared Leto. Kill me. Kill me right now. We need something to rage at. And it will be Jared Leto. Oh, God. Well, I mean, I'm not sold on Jared Leto getting in, but he does have the BAFTA. He has the freaking SAG. He has the Critics' Choice. God. So Brandon thinks Cooper is getting in that last spot. So right now, Bradley Cooper has BAFTA and SAG, which obviously are 2 big indicators. Ben Affleck has SAG and Golden Globe, which I don't think is going to be that big of an indicator this year. JK has BAFTA, and then the not really a factor, let's be honest, Critics' Choice Awards. I don't know that Bradley Cooper. I mean, I know he has Nightmare Alley too, that could possibly push him as a person in campaign. I just don't know. I haven't felt a good momentum behind Bradley Cooper at all. And Jared Leto has just been out here mucking it up like a fool in the press. I don't know. Imma stick with Leto's horrible ass. Ugh. Oh, wait, Cody, Troy, Kiri, and Jared. Oh, so Ms. Kenzie don't think Jamie's getting in. I thought you said both. I thought you said both of them. Come on now. Um, I think the movie will do well across all categories, and the love scene stilling. I mean, this is true. This is true. We'll see. But I'm gonna lock it in with mine. We got a lot of differing opinions in here. We got a lot of different, and I love it. I love it. I think Troy is a lock, Leo. I think Troy and Cody are the two like leaders, I would say. So that's what it is. Honestly, please, let's meld. I wish we could meld our lists and Jared gets sliced up out of her and both Jamie and Bradley get in. We'll see. All right. Lead actress. Oh my God. The next category that y'all. Okay. Jessica Chastain, Olivia Colman. Oh God. Then it gets tough for me. Well, it doesn't get tough, actually. The next one is Nicole Kidman, which vomit. Y'all, what the hell is wrong with the damn voting bodies of these award shows that are giving Nicole Kidman not only nominations, but wins? That performance was not Lucille Ball in any way, shape, or form. I love you, Nicole. I love Nicole Kidman. But that is an abomination if it goes on to freaking win the damn award. I'm just going to say that now. But those are the locks. Jessica, Olivia, Nicole are the locks. Then it gets a little bit more tricky. We've got Kristen Stewart, who has the BAFTA long list, has the Critics' Choice, and was nominated at the Golden Globes. You have Jennifer Hudson, who's shocked with that SAG award, as well as the BAFTA. Alana Haim in the BAFTA long list again, Critics' Choice, and Golden Globe. And then finally, Lady Gaga, who does have BAFTA, SAG, Critics' Choice, and Golden Globe. So next up, we're putting in Lady Gaga. She is the fourth entry. So we got Nicole, Jessica, Olivia, and Gaga. Y'all, do I hold out hope? Do I do it? Do I do this to myself and predict the rightful winner? Or do I go with what I know is going to happen and she gets snubbed and put in Jennifer Hudson? Or Elena Ham, but I just... I don't know. I'm not feeling it for Alana. I'm sorry. I hope... Oh, God. Watch. It's going to be Mother effing Elena Ham, and she'll be knocking out Kristen Stewart, and I'll be sick. But I'm going to go with my heart, y'all. Honestly, I'll know once the BAFTAs announce their nominees. If Kristen Stewart is on the BAFTA list, I think she's in actress. If she's not, then she's out. Literally. I think Kristen Stewart's fate will be decided on BAFTA nominations. The worst person you know is getting the fifth spot. Oh no, girl. I can't. No. I think she's the Golden Globe Taron Egerton. I don't think Rachel is getting in. I will stop. Stop it right now, Kenzie. I don't think Frances is getting in. She could, but I just don't see it. All of the momentum has been squarely behind Washington. I'm gonna go Kristen. I'm sorry. I have to do it. I can't get myself to eliminate her. I can't. I know. I know. I'm stupid. I know. I'm holding out hope for no damn reason, y'all. No reason. I honestly don't think Rachel Zegler was all that great. But then again, I also didn't like the film. So there you go. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot about. Oh, God. I know, Kenzie, but I'm just telling you. That's when I will know. That's when I will know, Kenzie, if Kristen Stewart is officially eliminated or not. The BAFTA makes up the biggest voting body of the Oscars crossover. If she gets nominated there, then I know she's getting nominated at the Oscars. But I know she's not going to get in. But so Brandon says there's going to be an out of blue acting nominee. Everybody's pulling for Penelope Cruz. Now, she hasn't gotten literally anything. Our good girl, our good Judy, our sis, Penelope ain't got love anywhere. But that's who the people are hoping is going to be the out of the blue pick. So we'll see. I'm just sad. Talking about Kristen made me sad, but we'll unleash the rage. We'll unleash the rage when she officially gets snapped. Girl. Oh, God. I will. You know that Jennifer Lawrence is telling her team to call up every Academy Award voter she knows and tell them, do not nominate me. She knows. She was sweating boots down, y'all, when she was up against Miss Lupita Nyong'o, because she knew if I win this damn award, that people are going to rip me down, which is sad for her, but also, ma'am, yes. So she like, nah, don't nominate me. Don't do it. I'm just getting back in people's good graces. Don't nominate me for this bullshit with that haircut. No. All right, Emma Stone. I mean, she's been around. She's another around. All right. Next up, we have lead actor. I think this one is locked up, and I hate one of the nominees I have on my list. I hate him. I don't actually hate him, but I hate his performance once again. So let's just get to it. The locks: Will Smith, Denzel Washington, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Andrew Garfield. All four are lock. Like, there is no chance any of those four get in or don't get in, period. And then my fifth spot, I have Javier Bardem. He got the BAFTA, long list at least. He got the damn SAG nomination. He got the damn Golden Globe nomination. And apparently awards voters are just eating being the Ricardos up. Listen, I already went in on Nicole Kidman, but let me just go ahead and go in even worse on Javier Bardem because he gives a worse performance than Nicole did. Because I think her acting performance is solid. It's just not what the assignment was. It's not Lucille Ball. Javier Bardem is doesn't look like no goddamn Ricky. Don't act like no goddamn Ricky. And it's from a country that colonized Cuba. It is wrong on every goddamn level. But I know that they're not going to do what's right. And they're going to let his ass up in there. And it will be one of the worst nominations of the whole evening, seeing Javier Bardem in goddamn lead actor. See, Kenzie knows she's got him in there too. I know. I'm throwing up too. I can't see it. I actually have like Peter Dinklage maybe and Leonardo. Yeah. Hidetoshi. Okay. I mean, they could bring on J.K. Simmons. I mentioned J.K. I mentioned it. Lord, Tyler, I don't know what's wrong with these people. If Dev Patel randomly out the damn blue got that fifth nomination, That would be the most animated, excited reaction you would probably ever see from me on this damn channel come Oscar morning. I would flip my wig, y'all. If suddenly Dev Patel took that 5th spot. Listen, poor Nicolas Cage, you deserve better. You should be in the running for this damn best actor. But Pig got paid absolute dust. Justice for Pig. Justice for Come On, Come On. Justice for the Green Knight. All right. Up. Thanks for stopping in, Hannah. Whoop, whoop. All right, here we go. Best Director. So this one looks like it should be a complete lock, but Kenzie likes to throw some salt in the wound I saw earlier. So for me, the locks: Denis Villeneuve, Steven Spielberg, Jane Campion, and Kenneth Branagh. Those 4, I don't think will fall out. I think they are in, and they are in solid. Now, the other one I would say is a lock, or close to a lock, is Paul Thomas Anderson. However, I think he might be the weakest of this 5 director guild lineup, is Paul Thomas Anderson. Even though Licorice Pizza is getting a lot of love, I don't know. I actually have Hamaguchi right on his ass. I have Hamaguchi ready for that ass. But I just can't. I mean, they've really dominated the season. I'm gonna have to put Paul Thomas Anderson as my 5th. Oh, McKay. Oh, God. Kenzie, what are you doing? What are you doing putting that damn McKay in there? I mean, I know, but you know what? No, I'm going to strike out Paul Thomas Anderson. I'm going to put Hamaguchi in. I will put Hamaguchi in the nominees. I think we got to get some weird ones in here. We have got to put some weird in. Screw the predatory pizza. Leo Spielberg. Listen, I don't think Spielberg is sneaking. I have more faith than Kenzie. These people are eating out of West Side Story's palm of the hand. It's over. I think Spielberg is in. West Side Story has way too much love. And it's Steven Spielberg. So, I mean, if he can get nominated if he can get like the Post and stuff in there, I think Spielberg is in for director personally. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Guillermo being put in, to be honest. I think that Nightmare Alley is beautifully directed. I certainly would rather see him get in over Paul Thomas Anderson. That's for damn sure. But that's just me. And yeah, she is definitely the front runner right now. Definitely. All right. And now the big one. Best Picture. So this one, we have some obvious locks. Belfast, Coda, Don't Look Up, Dune, King Richard, Licorice Pizza, The Power of the Dog, Tick Tick Boom, and West Side Story. I think all are locks. Then that last spot is the only one up for debate to me. I'm leaning, after today, I'm leaning toward that goddamn being the Ricardos. But maybe Drive My Car does it. Maybe Drive My Car can sneak in and get that Best Picture nomination. Come on now. Could it happen? I also think, I do still think House of Gucci has an outside shot with that SAG nomination, but I really think that last spot is between the horrible Sorkin film and Drive My Car. All that love for that mess. I have to go with This the terrible one though. I have to go Being the Ricardos. I have to go Being the Ricardos, which kills me. Okay, we got the same lineup, Kenzie. I wish, Tyler, if No Way Home had actually gotten a Producers Guild Award today nomination, I would have put No Way Home as that final spot, to be honest. But it missed and it's done. So I think Spider-Man lost any sort of hope and momentum it had today. It's over for Spider-Man No Way Home. It's a shame because so many people want to call No Way Home not an Oscar film, and now we're gonna get Being the Ricardos as a Best Picture nominee, which if you think that's an Oscar film, well, whew, good on you, I guess. House of Gucci up there, God. Can you imagine if both Being the Ricardos and House of Gucci get in? So here's the thing. We just gone through all this, and I know everybody here obviously is, into the Oscars to some extent. Is anybody else just kind of blasé with this awards race? I love talking Oscars. I love talking, getting excited, getting hyped, doing predictions, doing reactions, the whole 9 yards. I'm usually all in for the award season. There's only out of this Best Picture lineup, only one of these films did I love, that I championed really, and it's a Dune. But even with Dune, I just don't have this hype around it. I don't know. King Richard I also loved. So, at some to some extent I also loved King Richard. But there are if this lineup were to hold, there are 3 films in here that I actively dislike. And that is West Side Story, Licorice Pizza, and Being the Ricardos. I do not like those films, and having 3 films that you actively do not like in there, it just makes it hard, and especially because West Side Story for me, I have to say, I think it's between West Side Story and The Power of the Dog right now on who's gonna win the whole damn thing, and that makes me fully team Power of the Dog, because I do not want West Side Story to win this thing. Do not. But yeah, and then the rest of them, I enjoy most of the films. Like, I enjoyed Belfast. I enjoyed The Power of the Dog. I enjoyed Tick, Tick, Boom. I enjoyed Coda. And Don't Look Up as much. But it's just, I don't know. It's not a great year. Leah, what are you doing? No, I think it's Andrew. Hello. Leo. Well, I haven't heard about Will's press too much. I mean, I've heard a little bit. I still think he's in a good position. But I think Andrew is the front runner right now for Best Actor. Benedict, I think, is getting in, but I haven't seen the excitement around him. Maybe I think I need to rewatch. I really did like Power of the Dog quite a bit. I just felt a little bit cold after, which makes it hard for me to love something. But I think on a rewatch, it might just hit a little bit better. I agree. Um, is anybody else shocked? Is anybody else shocked that Coda has been able to do this well? I really thought it was going to fizzle out. We've been talking about it since Sundance is happening. The Sundance darlings don't usually perform that well at the Oscars. They usually fizzle out somewhere in the run. And Coda just picked up such good steam heading into this nomination. It's looking to, get a lot more nominations than I would have ever expected, which is fun, I enjoy the film, so I'm not mad about it. But I don't know. Is anybody else shocked that Coda has been able to stick it out, the little feel good movie that can? And I get that. A lot of people love the licorice pizza. More power to y'all. And I know y'all will probably be happy. Actually don't know. I don't know where licorice pizza can win though. That's my thing is I'm thinking licorice pizza is gonna get a lot of nominations, but like a lot of Paul Thomas Anderson, honestly, he gets nominations, but his films, they struggle to get a lot of wins come Oscar night. So, I don't know, I see a similar fate for Licorice Pizza once again. I think it's going to get nominated quite a lot, but, maybe it can sneak a screenplay, but I don't think it will. I don't have it winning, as I look through my projected nominees, obviously, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I oof, I hope Jane I would not I guess Power of the Dog isn't my favorite of that list. If I were to pick director, I would pick Denis. I would love to see Denis win, but it's Jane's award to lose at this point, and I would not be mad at Jane Campion taking that sucker home, giving us back-to-back female winners. Yes, please. I am fully on board with that. Um, yeah, and at this point, I know we're all champions of Encanto or of Mitchell's vs. the Machines. I think Encanto has definitely taken the solid lead when it comes to best animated feature. That that Disney Plus release, I think, did miracles for that film, not only on the Billboard charts, not only on just kind of social media. I really think it has pushed Encanto to the lead of best animated feature, y'all. So we'll see. Some of these other races are just up in the air, and I'll just be begging for Nicole Kidman to fizzle out. I will be begging because I think she's the front runner for actress, and that'll be such a bad win. But that was it. Those were my picks for the final Oscar nominees. Coming up, they just started voting today. The guilds have all submitted their nominations, and we shall see. It'll be an interesting couple of weeks for sure. But even if it's not the most exciting year, or definitely not a year I personally like a lot of the films, it's always kind of fun to just get in the jockeying spirit of it all, right? And that's what the fun is of it. When people ask, they're like, "Well, you don't win anything. It doesn't affect you." I don't know. It's fun. Everybody likes something like this, so All right. Thank you all so much for tuning in with me and predicting the nominees along with me as we moved throughout most of the categories. As I mentioned, there were a couple I just don't know enough about. They don't have many precursors to help with, so I wasn't going to guess those. But we covered a lot of ground. Y'all stuck it out for a little over an hour, and I highly, highly appreciate everybody talking Oscar nominees with me. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel so that you are always up to date on all of my latest videos. And especially if you're watching back on replay, leave your predictions for the Oscar nominees either in the comment section down below, or of course, you can hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your continued support. Mwah! Thank you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.